6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Gun.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. On 1st and 10, Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here's Newton. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Check the backer.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Flush to his right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Newton's Super Bowl nemesis, Von Miller, able to record his 5th sack of the season. Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
36. Watch twits.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Newton. And that is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Man open, it's Goodwin. He finds an opening past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From midfield now, here's Jackson. This is the tight end fan. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
He's checking.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Eagles' 40-yard line.
Set, hut. Hey, come on. Watch tight. Tight ends right. Watch tight.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Breida, he'll try the right side. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. Give him 6 yards in the first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Breida. The tackle made by L.J. Ford. From the 29, Jackson. That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On second down and 4, Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. They will go for it. Now Newton. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
And the Seahawks first down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. They'll set up a screen for Breida, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On second down, a run with Breida. Space to run past the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Matt Breida, his 6th touchdown of the season. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Say. 8.
Here's Newton. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I got one. 57's Mike 57.
Now it's Newton. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. To try again after the sack. Newton is caught here by Adams. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Newton. He's got Adams on the hookup. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit.
Sponge! No!
A final shot before the break. Newton on the screen. This is Eckler. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Austin Eckler, as time expires in the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about,
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jakeem Grant, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Badgley on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Eagles 7. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
they were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. A give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Ready? Ready? I know he ain't got it.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Here we go. Get it.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Newton. He'll get this to Eckler. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Newton, and his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowl tight end Zach Ertz, the intended target. 3rd down here.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Newton. Going up top. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And coming off a 1-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
All day, baby, all day.
They run again with Breida. And all the way in, touchdown.
Significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. First down, and they stick with Eckler. A gain of 3, second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Come on. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down. He's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Again, it's Cook. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 3rd and 2, Newton. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Newton being chased out left. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Von Miller in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Newton dancing to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Marcus Davenport able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the left hash, this from 34. And Elliott puts this one through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
You ready?
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And some room to roam now. And he will score. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top two options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through three. That was impressive.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Check 9, check 9. Gun, gun.
Operating from the gun. Newton stepping up. He's going to keep it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Ready? 8, 8.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. Following the good run by Cook. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 10 more there and another 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Here we go. Here we go. We're going to tap. Ready?
They'll try the air now with Newton. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Mike.
They run it again with Cook. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. Now, a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
Let's see what you got.
And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Jackson back into his end zone. Steps away to his left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Come on, set. The 18 Gator, 18 Gator. Hey, 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 hey. Jam, 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 jam. Showing up, showing up.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
At the 30-yard line.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He's going to fire. He's got a man complete. And they are going to